There's a big misconception around school cultures about email marketing, and the reason most of them won't start is because they believe their email lists are too small. In this video, I want to prove the point that smaller lists are actually better than bigger lists, because at the beginning you don't really know what you're doing, and having a bigger list when you start out can actually ruin everything. So let's jump into it and let's draw two squares. Each square will represent a community. Let's say this is my community and I have 10,000 members, and your community has only 100 members. In your community, all of the 100 members are active, right? So all of the people on your email list are active, they're engaging and opening your emails. Of course, not all of them will open all of your emails all the time. So let's say your average open rate is 50%, right? It's 50% open rates. Amazing. In my case, let's say only chunk of this chunk is active, and most of them, rest of the people, are not really active. So let's say it's 100 members, so we have the same amount of active members, and again, most of them are opening, but not all of them. But in my case, my open rates would be 0.0.05% open rates, which you right now probably thinking, okay, what's the difference? It doesn't change anything. You have a bigger list, you have a bigger chance of other members just open your emails and you'll reach more people. The opposite is the truth. So let's start with the most basic point, is that probably I am paying much more money than you are, because maintaining a bigger list and the capacity is just less cost efficient. What I mean is your software will probably charge you more money for sending you more emails. And in your case, these people, you probably not pay a penny for these emails, so you're great. And I am spending a lot of money to send emails that are reaching the same amount of people. So in this case, you have the advantage, of course. But what happened next? The next big thing is actually Gmail and Yahoo and all of the email providers that are tracking my emails and your emails as well. Every time you send an email, it's like you have a sender reputation. So when Google sees that your emails are getting open, 50% of the list are actively open, actively engaged, and I don't know, maybe replies to your email, your score reputation is going higher. What it means is the next time you send email, you have higher chance of landing in the inbox tab. Inbox tab means that I will get a pop-out notification on my phone, and I will be among your colleagues, your family members, and the people you usually send emails, which means is my open rates will go up, because now I will be more accessible to other people and I'll pop out more. In your case, I mean, in my case, what's happening is the opposite, because my reputation score is low. It signals Google that, hey, there is a problem with this guy and probably something is wrong. What's going on is Google will send my emails to the promo tab. In the better case, in the worst case, I'll just land in spam, which I'm probably in. If that's my open rates, yeah, I'm definitely landing in spam, which gradually decreases my open rates. What it means is, because now I'm less accessible, people have to dig to find my emails, and nobody's looking at spam. So my open rates will go even lower, which will decrease the amount of active people right here. What will happen for you is you'll make this part of your list even stronger, because you'll have more active people. Anyway, that's the first thing. The second thing I want to talk about is actually when you start. Let's draw a little graph right here. Talk about, well, I want to keep talking a bit about the reputation and what can you do and what's really happening. So let's say that is the people on your list. And it's time. right? Gradually, you will increase the amount of people, more people will join your list, and yeah. When you started out right here and you had a good reputation score, it will go right there too. So if your score reputation was good right here and you maintained the same style, the same approach, and you did everything right, then your reputation score will be good when you'll grow. And when you'll be there, your reputation score still be good. So when you start early and you have less people, you have better chances to maintain a reputation, a good reputation. Plus, what's going on too is your skills are getting better. So you're sending better emails, your reputation score is high, and I'm just starting. Let's draw my graph too. I'm starting here, right? I probably grow more, but everything is going down. My reputation is going down. My revenue eventually will go down, and I can't really improve my skill because I'm not getting accurate data and data at all, probably. So it's not really healthy for in my situation. Your situation, that's amazing. You grow slowly, you increase your skills, and maintain and improve your sender reputation. And actually, when I'm starting working with new people that have a bigger email list, the first thing I do is I just cut half of their lists. So I'm focusing on healthy lists rather than big lists, and the more I can get more higher open rates, click rates, and stuff, it will infect in a good way the rest of my email list, right? Because when you have a bigger list, it's really hard to do. And when you get rid of the inactive people and you constantly clean it up, it's way easier. So it's not really about how many members you have, it's about how many healthy members you've got. And I know people that are making sales with like 20 people on their email lists because they're healthy emails and their offers are good. And they don't really need anything else. They don't need like lots of people. All they need is to send an email in the right time at the right moment and nurture the people inside. And the last thing I'd like to talk about and mention about the amount of people on your list is when you start right here. And let's say right here it's only 10% and right here is 100. So when someone joins here, they miss all of these emails. So what can you do is you can take all of these emails, and if you're smart, you'll take the best emails, right? The emails that converted the most, got the most, the better results, the better data, and made sales, and you will push them here. So instead of sending more emails and working more, you'll just be using content that you already used and tested, and you just automate the things. So you don't only get to start sending emails early when there's not a lot of people and there you have more room to mistake. You actually collect lots of content that in the future will convert new members without you doing anything. So you maintain a good reputation, you convert people now, and you save content for future when your list will be big, and you actually can start an email list because my email list now is big, right? So that is the system, and that's why you should start mailing now. If you're not mailing and not emailing people now, start considering it because you are missing out. And yeah, if you want to save, start emailing people today. See ya.